Welcome to Autism Mathematics. In this video, we are to decompose this rational function into partial fraction. Care must be taken. When you say partial fraction, partial means sum. So we are going to break this rational function into sum of fraction. That's all that it means. And we have different cases, right? So the first one, we have a case where the denominator is linear factor. For example, if you have ax plus b, right? Now, if you have for every linear factor, you are going to introduce one constant, let's say p. Now, the second case is where you have quadratic factor, irreducible quadratic factor. And for irreducible quadratic factor, you are going to introduce two constants. So, for every irreducible, for example, ax squared plus bx plus c, now you need two constants, maybe k, p and k, right? Now, and then we have repeated factor, ax plus b raised to the power 2 at the denominator. In that case, we are going to have a 1 over ax plus b, and then that is p, and then k over ax plus b all squared. I'm not saying you're always going to get squared. You get n, maybe a specific number of times that a factor is repeated. Okay, so this is basically about partial fraction. Now let's look at the question and then look at the criteria it falls into. So this one, we have x squared plus 1, and this is irreducible quadratic factor, and then we have power 2. So we are going to do two things at the same time. One, irreducible quadratic factor, 2, repeated factor. So care must be taken, otherwise we are going to mess up. So first, let 5x squared plus 2x plus 7 over x squared plus 1 all squared be equivalent to, so we are going to break it. So we will make use of this quadratic repeated factor. So for quadratic, I told you need two constants, so which is, let's say, ax plus b over x squared plus 1, and then plus cx plus d over x squared plus 1 all squared. I've told you, because it is a repeated factor, this is how you are going to write it. Now, having established your relation, we need to find this constant a, b, c and d. Now to do that, we can multiply through by the LCM, and the LCM becomes x squared plus 1 all squared. When we do that, on the left hand side, to be left with 5x squared plus 2x plus 7, which is equivalent to, and over here, this squared, this will cancel 1 with the square, so you have ax plus b times x squared plus 1 plus, here it will clear this, so cx plus d. There are two ways of getting the constant, though no constant. You can use cover rule, you can use expanding and then comparing coefficient. For this particular question, I want us to use expanding and comparing the coefficients. Now, on the left hand side, we have 5x squared plus 7x, that is 2x plus 7 will be equal to, let's expand the right hand side. When we do that, we are having ax cubed plus ax plus bx squared plus b plus cx plus d. So let's group them. We have ax cubed plus bx squared plus ax plus cx plus b plus d. So finally we have ax cubed plus bx squared plus a plus c x plus b plus d. So when we compare it with 5x squared plus 2x plus 7, there is no term on the left hand side with x cubed. So when we compare, we know that a is equal to 0. Let's come to x squared. B squared is on the right hand side and 5x squared. So when we compare these two, we realize that b will be equal to 5. And then let's compare term in x. So term in x, 2x, a plus c. A plus c, when you compare, will be equal to 2. But we said that a is equal to 0. So 0 plus c is equal to 2. C will also be 2. And let's come to bd. Now, this is the constant term. So b plus d is 7. Do we know b? B is 5. So 5 plus d equals to 7. D will be 7 minus 5. So d is 2. Now, having gotten your values, the values for the unknown variables, we need to rewrite the partial fraction. So let's go back. So this one, we have 5x squared plus 2x plus 7 over x squared plus 1 all squared will be equivalent to. Now, we said that ax is 0. So 0 times x plus b. B is 5 over x squared plus 1 plus. We said that cx plus d. So c is 2. So 2x plus d. And d is also 2 over x squared plus 1 all squared. So let's simplify. This will go to 0. So we have 5 over x squared plus 1 plus. Now this is 2, 2. We can bring 2 out. We have x plus 1 over x squared plus 1 all squared. Don't forget that this is not the same as that, and don't try to cancel them out. This is x squared plus 1 all squared. This is x plus 1. So they are not the same. Don't try to cancel. Viewers, thank you very much for watching this video. I'm very grateful unto you for your time. So in case you like this video and you have not subscribed, to get more of this video, just click on the subscribe button and then turn on your notification button so that anytime I upload a video, wherever you are, you'll be alerted. Bye for now.